Y'all know what it is. It's your main man, built up real nice. And today we're diving into prestiging and the projected meta guns for Warzone when it drops November the 14th. But first and foremost, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get into the online gaming man cave tips of the week. Now, when learning about prestiging, it is some pros and cons to doing it, and it's all about timing. My suggestion to you, only prestige when you have double XP points and double XP weekends. As we're in right now, Nuketown just dropped on Friday, and we've had double XP all weekend, and they've actually extended an extra day into Monday, 10 a.m. Pacific time, if I'm not mistaken. But when you're prestiging, remember, a lot of things reset, and we'll go over the pros and cons of resetting and what you need to look for when prestiging just momentarily. Prestige, I mean, like, everybody wants to prestige. What is so big about prestiging? Well, it just shows how good you are at the game. It shows your expertise at the games. It shows your skill play in the game. And it shows how much time you've actually invested in Black Ops 6 already in the first couple of weeks of it being out. Now, if we look at the prestige emblems here, we have prestige 1 all the way up to prestige 10. And the thing is, you want to get the highest prestige so you can get the highest amount of respect. Put it like this. It's like putting a blue verified check next to your name on Instagram, like 10 times back to back. And that check just keeps changing colors the more people know about your rank and your followers and all that type of stuff. All right, now PCGamesN.com did a great breakdown of this, and I like the way they put it in the pros and cons level. So let's dive right into this. When you prestige, your combat stats, including your elimination to death record, will also be reset. Considering how different Black Ops 6 feels thanks to the Omni movement, it's probably a blessing that the KDA from the first few weeks of play won't be a permanent fixture. Big facts there. That being said, you can keep tabs on your record over time in the combat record menu. Not really worried about that. For quick reference, here's a breakdown of the cons and the pros and what will reset and what will not reset when you prestige. Player level will be resetted. Level locks will be resetted. Stats outside the combat record will be resetted. Things that won't be reset: weapons progression, camos, and sights, weapon builds, but will remain unusable until the necessary player unlocks them. That means you will not be able to use certain guns in your gun categories from SMGs to snipers to marksman rifles until you unlock them, again, going through the progression of levels from 1 to 55. Now, listen closely. You still have your loadouts. You still have your builds. The attachments are still there. So once you unlock the gun, you don't have to level back up all that gun attachments, add-ons, whatever the case is. You'll still have all that. But here's the kicker. One thing you get when you prestige is a permanent unlock token. And this one token gets to unlock one of those guns or one of those perks or whatever you want to unlock, so you don't have to wait to leveling up to that point again. That's the catch here. So when people reset, they say, oh, I lost everything. You didn't lose everything. You're just resetting the level progression. You still have your guns. You still have your build outs. You still have your camos. You have everything. You just have to unlock them all over again. So hopefully that breaks down the prestiging for you. I know I had to learn the hard way because I thought I had lost everything, and I panicked and I started calling people like, dude, why did I even prestige, especially doing XP weekend? It's probably the best time to prestige because you'll level up a lot faster getting those guns back and those attachments. But now let's dive into the meta Warzone guns that are predicted in this upcoming Warzone season that drops November the 14th. Sniper heads out there, the #1 sniper predicted to be the meta in Warzone on November the 14th. It's the LR 7.62 pick rate at 2.26%. And this comes from warzone-stats.gg. Thanks for this. And these are the attachments you would need to run. The 5 attachments that are recommended is the suppressor, the streak low laser, the combat stop, the rapid fire, and the quick draw grip. Now is the best time to level this up with Nuketown dropping. It is double XP. Go get this laser while you can. Go, go, go. To the assault rifles category, there are a couple of toss-ups. You can either go with the Asval, which shreds, absolutely shreds in multiplayer and Nuketown and Black Ops 6 right now. It is an amazing gun to run. The loadouts they suggest is the balanced stock, the assault grip, the vertical foregrip, the recoil springs, and the extended mag 2. Try this out, but this is in close competition with the next assault rifle. And that next assault rifle is the XM4, which just absolutely shreds as well. The attachments they put on this is compensator, the reinforced barrel, the Kepler microflex, the combat stock, the commando grip, the vertical foregrip, the rapid fire, and the extendo mag 1. Now, if you just need the 5 attachments for it, go with the compensator, the spot reflex, the vertical foregrip, the recoil springs, and the aerodynamic grip. I have used this and this thing is amazing. I'm personally going to go with the XM4, but whatever you want to go for, choose between those 2 assault rifles when running Warzone on November the 14th. Now with the SMGs, we have a head-to-head battle here. You can either run the KSV, which absolutely shreds up close, and it gives you a little bit of the mid-range too as well. If you're looking at all the attachments and the best loadout on this, which includes the extra perk, which gives you an extra attachment instead of running the overkill, the compensator, the long barrel, the Kepler microflex, the combat stop, ergonomic grip, the vertical foregrip, recoil springs, and extended mag 1. Now, if you're just running it as a overkill gun, the 5 attachments you would need is the compensator, the long barrel, the vertical foregrip, the recoil springs, and the ergonomic grip. You could try both of these. You could try both of these types of loadouts. I would suggest go with the best loadout and forget the overkill. But in Warzone, I'm an overkill type of guy, so I'm going to go with the 5 attachments. And then this goes head to head with the Jacko PD Jacko PD. Why is this so hard to say? The Jacko, I'm just gonna call it PAL. The Jacko PAL, which does shred too. When I was ranking this up in multiplayer, I leveled this up incredibly fast just because of the TTK. If you're running all the attachments without the overkill, compensator, long barrel, microflex, combat stop, aerodynamic grip, vertical foregrip, recoil springs, and extended mag 1. Now, one thing I did notice, a lot of these same attachments for each gun, and my boy BZ pointed out as well, they have the same exact attachments for it to be a meta gun. It's just going to come down to the TTK and the way you play your style of gaming. Some people love to sit back, some people love to push, some people love to be in between, which needs that mid-range too as well. I would suggest going with the Jackal. In my preference, I'm going to probably run with the Jackal, but let me know what you're going to run with. The 5 attachments that you would need on here is the compensator, the long barrel, the balanced stock, the vertical foregrip, and ergonomic grip. Man, I can't wait to Warzone on November the 14th. It's going to be crazy. Dropping another note here, make sure you're leveling up the next couple of days while we have double XP points, and make sure you're prestiging if you're taking a prestige route as well, because leveling up is taking days and days and hours of our time away, but it'll be well worth it when Warzone drops and you have all the best loadouts, all the best attachments, all the best camos, and so you can get all the best clips. By the way, make sure you like and subscribe for this channel, but we're not done yet. Now, we know when we dive into the LMGs, you're going to need something long range for those campers that are going to be on top of buildings, for those ones that are camped up in certain areas, and you just need the long range gun that's going to give you that da-da-da-da-da-da. That's what I call it. The number 1 LMG right now is looking like the XMG, and with the best attachments on it is the suppressor, the reinforced barrel, the Kepler microflex, the infiltrator stock, the quick draw grip, the Ranger foregrip, the recoil springs, and the fast mag 2. If you're running it with overkill and pairing it with the SMG or a sniper, the 5 attachments you need to run is the suppressor, the infiltrator stock, vertical foregrip, fast mag 2, and the quick draw grip. Now, this is close with the PU-21. This is one of my favorite guns. I think I'm going to be running this with the suppressor, the Merlin reflex, the vertical foregrip, the recoil springs, and the fast mag 1. This gun is beautiful. I love the way this handles, and I think this is probably going to be the meta when Warzone drops. But people say it's the XMG. We just have to wait to find out on November the 14th. Not too surprised they're not talking about it as much as the Ames 85, and I just got done leveling this up, doing double XP weekend for Nuketown, and this thing is incredible. If you have great aim and just you can lock onto your targets real quickly, this attachment right here, I mean, I love this gun up in no time. The compensator, the reinforced barrel, the reflex, the AQ spot respecs, the balanced stock, the commando grip, the vertical foregrip, rapid fire, extended extended mag 1, and just the basic 5 attachments that you would need here. But this gun, everyone is sleeping on, but this thing was shredding. Now, a lot of people are stuck in, Mosh Pit or Face Off or multiplayer games, and those are literally mid-range to close range games. So we're not going to really be able to tell how hard these guns hit until we get into a true Warzone match on November the 14th. Guys, I wish you guys and ladies the best of luck when Warzone drops on the 14th. Please make sure you take advantage of double XP weekend. We have one more day until Monday, 10 a.m. Pacific time. It was listed on the Call of Duty site. And make sure you level up those guns. You don't want to waste any extra time before getting into Warzone and being behind the curveball on this, all right? I hope you all enjoyed the video. That is the breakdown on prestiging in Black Ops Call of Duty and also possible meta guns for when Warzone drops on November the 14th. We're all looking forward to it. Please make sure you stay tuned weekly for their weekly videos here at Online Gaming Man Cave, or catch us live throughout the week. We normally stream from like 9:30 to 10 p.m. Eastern time, or check out the reels we drop around those times as well. Make sure you guys have an amazing week, and don't forget to level up those guns. I said it. Don't forget to level up those guns. Peace.